Hello and welcome again. Today I'm joined by Akash Dere, who comes from Maharashtra. He's an Indian student who went abroad, did his master's in KEDGE Business School, France. So we are going to ask him in the next couple of minutes about his background, his profile, his aspirations, why did he choose to do what he did, and what is he doing right now. Also, how satisfied he is with the program and school of his choice. So Akash, let's start with your introduction, and why don't you tell the audience about yourself?
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Akash and I did my MSc Marketing from KEDGE Business School. I chose KEDGE Business School because it was one of the best schools in France.
Okay, and why and when did you decide? Because for most of the audience of ours, the school comes later. The first thought that comes to our mind is higher education,
Right.
and because you're already a graduate in technology. So we want to know, why did you want to go for higher education, number one, and number two, why abroad?
Okay, basically I did my engineering, so I wanted to learn about market research and market study. So
Okay.
that's why I chose marketing as my master's for in France. And just to get my international experience, I chose France. I chose to go abroad, so that's the reason why I went to France.
Okay, so you wanted to go abroad for international exposure.
Right.
And how satisfied are you after 1 or 2 years of your graduation? Do you think you got the exposure that you wanted? Do you think you got everything that you were looking for?
Yeah, definitely. I think that I've gotten the entire experience, like the experience which I was expecting. So yeah, it was pretty good over there. And right now I'm looking forward to use that experience in my career right now.
Okay.
In future.
Okay. Before this video interview, you were telling me that right now you're doing analytics.
Right.
I understand there is a dearth of analytics in business management today. In fact, McKinsey says that there will be 200,000 jobs by 2020 in the field of analytics.
Right.
Now, you are an engineer and you studied management. How do you see analytics fitting in your career after management?
Yeah, so I did engineering, and because I know how, like, I can understand how a company works,
Okay.
what a company wants to give to the customer.
Okay.
I chose marketing so that I can understand the market and I can understand the customer's needs. And now I'm doing analytics because I can fill the gap between those two people, between the
Right.
company and the customers. And I can make proper strategies and approach the customers and give them what they actually need, because
Okay.
companies usually don't know what they want,
Okay.
what the customers want. So
Okay.
that's why I chose analytics.
But that's very interesting, because most of us believe that once we are done with our graduation, we think we are good enough for jobs, and then there are students who think when we are done with masters, I think we are good enough for a job, but you still have that hunger for learning. So which is very important, because specializations, of course, are very, very crucial in life. He is right now, you told me that you're working with your family business. So he has his family business where he works with his dad, supports his family and family business.
Yes.
And what do you do there?
So right now I'm working with him part-time. I'm trying to help him with his accounts and his marketing strategies for his company.
Okay.
Yeah, and even though I'm working part-time, because of my knowledge from international exposure, I was able to increase his business by 10% recently.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I was really it was really very nice to create relationships and understand how people work because of my marketing thing.
That's good to know, because I have always believed there are three kinds of students who go abroad. Number one, people who go abroad, grab an education, come back and support their businesses or family businesses, which is Akash doing right now. And then there are students like me who want to go abroad, grab international exposure as well, not just degree, and work abroad. And there are many students for that. And then the third category is obviously people who are looking to settle abroad for their own reasons. So this is very good to know. Now, I would like to wrap up this brief interview of yours, with a recommendation for Indian students.
Okay.
More than 3 lakh Indian students go abroad every year.
Right.
More than 11 lakh people take IIT JEE every year in India. More than 2 lakh people take CAT in India every year.
Right.
But less than 12,000 people make it to IIMs or
Right.
elite schools. What do you recommend to those people who are not able to get into top schools in India, despite knowing the fact that there are opportunities abroad? Because when we think about abroad, the first thing that comes to our mind is cost.
Right.
Studying abroad is very expensive.
Expensive.
If you studied there as an Indian student, you did engineering, you worked abroad, you studied abroad, right now you're supporting your family business, learning analytics, which is very good.
Mhm.
So how would you recommend your experience, your journey, studying abroad, and KEDGE and marketing program to our viewers?
Okay, I would like to tell you that masters is really very like you can do the masters in only 1 year. That's the very positive point.
Right.
It's very interesting.
Right.
And you get the international exposure as well.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to give as an Indian student, you don't have to give any TOEFL or IELTS, because French schools mostly accept Indian English scores which you
because
have
we
education.
study in English.
Yeah, that's right. So that's really very interesting, and that's what I can recommend right now.
Okay, and regarding the cost, how costly it is to study at KEDGE marketing program? They know the fees, they can log on the website, but when you think about studying at top schools in India, you're talking about 15-20 lakhs just in tuition fees.
Just tuition fees, right?
How about your expenses?
Actually, I did my entire tuition fees, my rent, and all my food and everything in 15 lakh rupees.
This is really amazing.
And that was only in 15 months.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
So I would like to thank you once again. If just one final question, if you would like to recommend your experience at KEDGE in France, out of 10, how much would you rate?
I would rate almost 9.5, 9.7.
Thank you so much. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.